Whose views should members of the Congress represent when voting, their own or their constituents?
They should represent their constituents or the people they are voting for. They should think about the good of the people and not just themselves when voting on a bill or law.
What should be the limits on the powers of Congress?
The limits on Congress's power should be strong. They should clearly tell what powers Congress has and doesn't have. If a power is not specifically listed for Congress in the Constitution, then the power should go to the state governments.
Can and should the lawmaking process be improved?
The lawmaking process could be improved by making it quicker and more efficient. Congress should just look at a bill. The draft bills committee should decide if it should be voted on, and if it should be voted on, then Congress should vote on it. There should not be tons of committees because the bills take too long to go through so many committees. The lawmaking process should be improved in making the law process much faster.
Why does the Constitution provide for a bicameral legislature?
The Constitution provides a bicameral legislature so that all states can be represented equally. The Senate has 2 representatives from every state, no matter what the population, and the House has a number of representatives based on the population of the state. They also balance each other out, so a bill goes between both houses so that it can be voted on all around.
Describe the length and elective terms of members of the House of Representatives.
The length of the term that a representative can have is 2 years. A representative can run as many times as they like to be re-elected, but they still have to run every 2 years. They cannot just stay in office without the consent of the people.
Explain the qualifications for serving in the Senate.
Qualifications for serving in the Senate are: you must be 30 years old, you must have been a U.S. citizen for at least 9 years, and you must live in the state in which they represent.
Compare and contrast the Senate and the House of Representatives.
The Senate only has 100 members, therefore represents more people than people in the House. Elected members serve 6-year terms, not 2. Only elect 2 people per state. They are considered to be the upper house, and people running for Senate have to be 30 years old, and they must be U.S. citizen for 9 years. For both the Senate and the House, they both have sessions to vote on bills. They both receive incoming bills. All members are elected by the people. All members running for a seat have to be a U.S. citizen. They must live in the state they are running for, and they both have a head of their specific house. For just the House of Representatives, only are elected for every 2 years. The number of members are based on population. There are 435 members in the House. Each person in the House represents about 650,000 people. All members must be 25 years old. They must be a U.S. citizen for at least 7 years, and the head of the House is based upon the majority party in the House.
Describe how the federal government spends its money.
The government spends its money on military spending and spends most of its money on military spending and less on other things like agriculture. They spend 6% on education, 6% on government, 6% veterans benefits, 5% housing and community, 5% health, 3% international affairs, 3% science, 3% transportation, 2% labor, 1% food and agriculture, and 57% military.
Describe Congress' expressed powers.
Congress' expressed powers are foreign relations, war power, naturalization, postal power, copyrights, implosions, and weights and measurements. The war powers are that they have the power to declare war. Naturalization powers defines how people can become a U.S. citizen. Postal powers, it can create post offices. Copyrights and implosions, the potion gives the person the sole right to sell something.
Describe Congress's power to impeach.
They have the power to accuse a person of a crime. They can declare said person guilty of a crime if the majority rules of both houses.
What are some of the officer positions in Congress?
There is the Speaker of the House, which is the head of the House elected by the majority party, President of the Senate, which is the head of the Senate, who is also the Vice President of the country, the Whip, who is the Assistant Floor Leader, the Committee Chairman, is a member who heads the committees, and the President pro tempore serves in the Vice President's absence, usually the longest-serving member of the House.
Describe the duties and responsibilities of the House and Senate committees.
The House has 19 committees. Each member of the House is on 1 to 2 committees. The Senate has 17 committees. Each member of the Senate is on 3 to 4 committees. The highest committees are Foreign Relations, Finance, Housing, and the Armed Services.
Explain how a bill becomes a law in the House.
First, the bill goes to the draft bill committee, and if it passes there, it will continue on into the House. The bill is then introduced to the House and is sent to the committee to be voted on within the committee. Also within the committee, it then goes to a hearing/markup. There then is a vote to report the bill, and then if the motion passes, a report on the bill will be written. The bill is then sent to the House. There they refer to the Rules Committee. They debate about the bill and finally they vote on it. If the bill passes the House, it then goes to the Senate. If they pass the bill is sent to the President. If the President signs it, it will become a law, and if he vetoes the bill, it can go back to the House and the Senate, but they can vote on it again. But there also must be a two-thirds majority in favor of the bill to reject the President's veto.
What makes a successful Congress?
Congress balances the budget, they work well with the President, they focus on global issues as well as issues that only affect the United States. They have a lot of experienced members, and they pass laws intended to solve national problems.